you guys, welcome to New Day Vlogs. So we have emptied out the sunroom almost because we are getting ready to demo this tile. Now I know on camera it looks like it's in pretty good condition, but unfortunately I really do love this tile. It is cracking all over in several different spots. Let me show you an example. This right here is completely cracked. I probably could pop this out. You can see that the actual grout is coming loose in several different spots. It's already come out in this spot. Yeah, it's broken in several different spots. If you walk over here, we've got more that's kind of coming out. There is another crack. I don't know if you can see this, but this is a crack. And I really honestly have no idea what has caused this. Now, this sunroom was actually built right off of our porch. They did an expansion to this house. I'm assuming, you know, when they built the house back in '96. But for some reason, I think they built this onto the actual composite decking. I know that sounds stupid. I'm not a contractor to be able to say if that's the right way to do it, but I think as, you know, any type of porch, whether it be wood, composite decking, or whatnot, anytime you have, you know, cold or hot elements, wood or possibly plastic as well expands and contracts over time. And with this floor being tile and on a movable surface, I think that it's caused it to crack over time. So as much as I absolutely hate having to take this floor up, we're gonna have to do that because it's just, you know, even with the rug down, I've put a rug down in here for quite a long time to kind of keep it hidden, but you can hear it. You can hear the grout breaking when you walk in certain spots. So that is our goal. We're gonna start this tonight. That is, I know, that couch, it's ugly to look at. I have a couch cover, I just washed it, but that is the most comfortable couch, you guys. And it actually reclines on both ends. So with the cover, it's not that bad, especially for a sunroom. So don't judge the couch, you guys. It will be covered. It's got a pretty cover that goes over it, but until then, it's right now ugly. Anyway, so yeah, the only thing we can't move out of this room is the couch because it's too heavy. And then our chinchilla's cage, that's extremely heavy as well. So we are going to leave these two pieces of furniture in here, and then we will actually kind of move them. When we do one half of the room, we'll move them to the opposite half until this is done. This plant also is extremely fragile. It's gotten so tall that I really don't want to move it. Or let me rephrase that. I don't want to move it unless I have to. So I just want to move it as few times as possible. So when my husband starts possibly on this half of the room, then we will move it to the opposite half. Other than that, I've got some stuff sitting on top of the couch that, you know, it's not going to hurt anything to leave it there until we get everything done. We are actually going to go with a laminate hardwood flooring, and it is the same flooring that I used at my parents' house. I know that I did a video showing you guys the progress of the flooring that went down in that room. So yeah, there is going to be more flooring videos coming soon. We're working still at their house. My husband actually got the living room flooring done in the house. We did not film a lot of it, but I did capture some of it on footage because I didn't know how much you wanted to see since you already saw him practically put down the same flooring in another room. But I did capture some footage of that. guys, I wanted to show you a little bit of the progress that Josh made last night. This tile is really stuck on there relatively well, which makes it so hard to understand why it's cracked so much before he started taking it up. But I mean, there is a ton of mortar underneath of it, and so he tried to chisel it last night. Actually, over the past 2 nights, he's tried to chisel it. He tried hammering it to kind of break it up a little bit, and it was just coming in small pieces. So he went to Harbor Freight, I think it was, and he bought this tool over here. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's doing a really good job of breaking up the tile, but there is a lot more to go. Those are some bags over there of tile that he's already broken up. The chinchilla is, by the way, in case you guys are wondering, we have moved him to his other cage. So he's not in there. We would not want to risk his life with flying tile and so forth. But anyway, he's in my office in his other cage, and I will have to clean that cage really well from all the dust of this and wash all of his bedding and stuff before I can put him back in this. But this is going to take us, I shouldn't say us, this is going to take him several days to get the rest of this tile up. I don't know what happened last night when he got ready to get started. Our light went out. Look at the chinchilla hair on that light, on that fan. Holy cow, I just now realized that. That is so dusty. Okay, I'm gonna have to get up there and get that off before I paint the room. Oh my goodness. Anyway, but yeah, his dust flies. It goes everywhere. So yeah, he sheds. But anyway, yeah, this is gonna take several days, and then he's gotta figure out a way to get this subfloor up because it has got screws in it, and he can't get to the screws until the mortar is well taken care of, like until we get all the mortar up. So I don't know what he's gonna do, if he's gonna have to take out the subfloor. I really don't know how he's gonna do this, but this is a job. We were not expecting it to be this bad. We thought it'd be relatively easy to come up considering the tile was cracked in so many places. And as you can see over here, there is a example of how one piece is cracked right there. So yeah, anyway, hey guys, okay, I wanted to give you an update on our sunroom floor. I know I wanted to kind of show you as Josh went, through the process, how it was going, but let me just say this. This was so much more work than we thought it was going to be. So the last video clip I showed you the tile. I showed you a tiny clip of Josh working on, breaking up the tile. It took him, with us having to work during the day, it took him over a week to get all the tile broke up. Then he took a week off. 2 or 3 days ago, he worked on sanding down all of the mortar mix. Whoever built this sunroom, I don't understand, but either way, they put I think this is hardy backer board in. Yeah, actually it says backer board over here. Hardy backer. They put the hardy backer board in, and when he sanded down some of the mortar mix, it literally peeled off some of the paper stuff that goes on the back of the hardy backer board with it. So yeah, it's been a process, and we did actually put the level down after we sanded it. I've been in here cleaning all day, trying to get the dust out. Every single particle of this room is covered in dust. I have been for hours today vacuuming the furniture. We put our chinchilla in another room while this work was being done. He's in a smaller cage. I'm sure he's ready to get back to his big cage, but for now he's in my office, and he's been in there for 2 weeks. We put our couch out there on the back porch. We've got a tent up to kind of keep it, from getting wet, and we've also got it tarped and well, like I said, a tent. But anyway, I vacuumed almost all of the dust up today. I need to clean the walls and stuff, but that was the least of my worries. I've actually vacuumed the windowsills and just every single thing. Josh put this foam around the edges so that when we actually pour the self-leveler, it won't go under the actual baseboard. And then of course, like we did at my parents' house, we will put shoe molding over the edges once we get this down. We were not wanting to do self-leveler, but this room, in the middle part of it, it's kind of like bowed like this. So it's like kind of like a boat. In the middle, it's lower than on the edges. So I hate having to put more weight in this room. I was hoping that when we got the tile up, you know, it wouldn't be that bad. We could actually just put it directly over this once we sanded it down, but unfortunately, there is a 1/2 inch gap under the actual level when you set it down. So we are gonna end up having to self-level. So Josh just went to the store. We were gonna originally put some plywood down, some thinner, like 1/4 inch thin plywood, and put the floating floor on that. But because of the 1/2 inch difference in the middle of the room, it would, over time, it would probably warp and start bowing the new flooring as well. Guys, I just wanted to show you a quick overview of the self-leveler that we put down. Josh actually mixed everything and I actually spread it. I think it turned out pretty good. I meant to show you this before he started working in here tonight, but now he's actually working on getting the foam around the edges up so that he can go ahead and start getting the floor put down. So anyway, I will be back to show you the finished product when it's finished. Okay, you guys, I wanted to give you an update on the sunroom floor. After about 2 weeks of really intense labor and really hard work, we are, well, let me say, my husband is finished with the floor. Like I told you in the last little small clip, I self-leveled and he laid all of this floor. He helped me, of course, mix and pour the self-leveler, but he did all the floor pretty much. He put all the flooring down. So we have to put the shoe molding back on, but I cannot be happier with the way this looks. This is the same color that we used at my parents' house. It's by Procore. It's at Lowe's, and the color is Charleston Oak. It is 100% waterproof. It's gonna hold up so much better in the wintertime because this room gets really cold in the wintertime. We have one vent in here, but usually we have a heater and stuff in here as well because to kind of keep it, you know, warm. It stays, if the small heater was not on, it would probably be about, I'd say between 66 to 68 in the wintertime with the one vent. So it is chillier in this room, but still, it's still heated. But anyway, so yeah, the floor is down. Looks amazing. Like I said, still shoe molding to be put up. Josh actually was able to save the shoe molding that he took out of this room. I don't know if he saved all of it, but if he didn't, we'll have to get some more pieces. We've had a lot of dust, as you can see. Probably can't see, but on this piece right here, there is a lot of dust. So I am right now, I've just spackled a couple of holes on the wall. I'm probably not gonna get myself filming this entire paint job. Right now it's probably after 8 o'clock at night. So I'm gonna do the prep work tonight of getting the trim work done. Thought I would record as much as I can while I can. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of sweep the wall off a little bit as I go because like I said, it's pretty dusty. I did vacuum in here, but it's still pretty dusty. But anyway, so if you want to follow along, please do, and let's get started. So this is the final update on the sunroom. Let me see if I can turn a light on in here so you can see it. I got this wall painted, finished this wall. We did end up taking the couch, the old couch out. My aunt is going to take that. She would like to have it. The reason why I decided to give it away is because we have two of these recliners. They're matching. And we have one in the living room, but our living room is just so oddly shaped that it was just too bulky to have two of them in the living room. So we decided to part ways with the old couch, which also reclines, and we put one of the matching love seats in here, and the other one is in the living room, which kind of frees up more space to have like a chair and one couch rather than having to maneuver two couches. I have not finished painting this one wall here. I've got to work on that right above the door into this corner, but this corner over here is completely finished. So I just got to work on this and on this. I'm not going to film it. It's just because I just kind of want to knock it out and get it done. But I think the overall look, I mean, I still have to organize the room and everything, but I think it looks really great. I love the flooring. I like this couch in here much better. I want to get some cute pillows to put on there just to kind of, you know, decorate it nicely. I did bring my table back in here and put it there with some plants on it. That is a rolling cart we got to take out to the shed, so overlook that. And, you know, just some tidying up. We've still got our caster carts that you roll furniture on in here because we moved the couches around. I've got artwork that needs to be hung up and some plants. So everything's kind of mismatched, but yeah, this is the overall look. I think it looks awesome. I'm super excited about it, and I kind of want to put some string lights up here as well for the nighttime to give it a nice ambiance. We had to replace the fan, the ceiling fan, the old one. The light went out on it and it stopped working, so we bought this beautiful fan off of Amazon. Absolutely love it. They do have reversible blades, but we like this color better for this room. The other side's kind of a grayish tan color, but because the actual floor is more just gray and white toned, we decided to go with the kind of like the darker brownish color, and I think it looks great. Without the lights on, it kind of looks like this. It's silver. Let's see if I can zoom in. It's actually silver, and they also have it in black if you guys are interested. Let me know and I will let you know the link to it. It does come with a remote control. We mounted ours to the wall. It's got multiple different features for light and fan. So yeah, we love it. It's really great. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope that you've enjoyed the content that we have filmed for you guys. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.